Can you say that again, Sina? PL 900, right?
Yeah, PL 900. PL 900 Power Platform Fundamentals.
Okay, cool. All right, so that should be good there. Right. Okay, Sina, we may have to comment now.
Okay, yeah. So here I'm just sharing the link, the learn link of the
Okay.
training module. Okay, PL 900. I have shared it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so guys, good evening to everybody. I need to introduce Sina Khan. Sina is a Microsoft certified trainer. She's sitting in Bahrain at the moment, and she's a Power Platform developer, and she decided to skip some activities just so she can be on the call with us today to walk us through the PL 900 study series, just so we can start from the very scratch of Power Platform as a very big topic of today's conversations. So we are very happy, and Sina is the first guest that we're having on this show from outside of Nigeria since we began, apart from the ones we had with our patron. So Sina is one of those persons whose commitment to community building is obvious, and I am privileged to have her spend like the next 1 hour with us this week, and then from next week she may be doing 2 hours, right? And yeah, so that's how it's going to be. So Sina, thank you very much. The team appreciates you so much. So you may want to comment now. Thank you.
Thanks, Joseph. Thanks for the brief introduction about myself. Hello, everyone. My name is Sina Khan, and I'm a Microsoft certified trainer from past since 2012. So it's been around almost uh, 13 plus 14 plus years of experience. And during my tenure, so what I'm delivering trainings on various Microsoft technologies like .NET, SQL Server, SharePoint, then Microsoft Azure, then Microsoft Azure AI fundamentals, then now the Power Platform as well. So I'm a Power Platform developer as well. I have developed so many applications and for various companies, for various clients across the globe, based out on their requirements. So majorly, I have developed Power Platform applications on Canvas app, then by using Power Automate. And then there are some applications I have developed on model-driven application as well, model-driven apps by using a Dataverse tables. Then there is now I am putting my efforts on Copilot Studio also. So this is also another tool which we are going to use, or which we are using for creating AI agents. So today I'm going to deliver. This is a series of training. So today I'm going to deliver PL 900 Microsoft Power Platform Fundamental Certification. So in hour, we will complete one of the module of that particular learn path. I have shared the learn path in the chat box here. So let me share my screen. So this is the learning paths for PL 900 Microsoft Power Platform Fundamentals. Just giving you a brief introduction about this certification. So this certification is designed for individuals who want to understand the core capabilities of Microsoft Power Platform and how it can be used to create business solutions. So, and it covers the key components such as Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pages, and Microsoft Data. So from this path, what you are going to learn, that is the first one, first module is about describe the business value of the Microsoft Power Platform. So how it enables organizations to automate processes, analyze data, and create custom applications. Then this is another learning module, identify foundational components of Microsoft Power Platform. So in this path, in this learning module, you are going to learn so building low code or no code applications to streamline business workflows. Then there is about Power Automate, describe building automation with Microsoft Power Automate. Then about Power BI, describe the capabilities of Microsoft Power BI. Then demonstrate the capabilities of Microsoft Power Pages. So it will help you to develop external facing websites using Dataverse tables. Then there is AI capabilities. AI capabilities describe the AI authoring experience in Power Platform. As I told you, okay, there is a new feature also added up into the Microsoft Power Platform, that is Microsoft Copilot Studio. So it's a how Copilot enhances. So this module will help you to enhance the automation and data insights by using AI agents or AI tools. So how we can configure AI agents by using Microsoft Copilot Studio as well. So these are the modules for PL 900 certification, and it has an exam as well. So once you pass the exam, so that means you have cracked the fundamental part of Power Platform. So this is the from very scratch we are starting. Okay, so this is the introduction to the Power Platform development course. So the first is fundamentals we are going to start with. So let's go with the first module of this PL 900 Power Platform fundamentals. Describe the business value of the Power Platform. And these are the learning objectives. And here, examine Power Platform, describe the business value, explore the business value of Power Effects. And what is Power Effects? Everything I will explain to you. Then explore connectors in Power Platform. Then review Microsoft Dataverse to organize business data. Examine how Power Platform works together with M365 and services. Explore solutions using Power Platform in Microsoft Teams. Describe how Power Platform works with the Dynamics 365, how Power Platform solutions can consume Azure services, then explore how Power Platform apps work together to create solutions, and the final one, Microsoft Copilot Studio helps streamline productivity. So let's start with, so these are the topics, okay, introduction, and then each module has different topics, okay, you can see. And then finally, there you can see a module assessment. It's a kind of quiz. There you can provide the answers. If the answers are wrong, it will provide the right answers along with the description as well. For each module, you can see the same pattern of topics arranged, and also there is at the end of each module, there is the assessment and the summary as well. Also the additional resources you can find. So let's start with introduction. So this module provides an overview of Microsoft Power Platform, which allows users to create custom applications, data visualizations, and automated workflows using a point and click approach. So here, if you are not at all experienced on developing applications. Like if you are not having any experience on programming any of the programming languages, or you have some capability to work with data, so then this is the best platform for you to develop applications based on the client's requirement. So after completing this module, you will be able to explain the Power Platform and describe its business value. You are also introduced to Power FX, which is the low-code programming language, okay, that underlies the Power Platform capabilities. If anyone of you are well-versed in Microsoft Excel, okay, so there we are applying some formulas. So we can say Power FX is the extended versions of that formulas. Okay, that's it. It's not like okay, a particular pattern we should have to follow, or like a fully fledged programming language, for example, C# or C++ or C. Okay, how the programming languages we should have to learn. There are some commands we have to learn, the pattern we have to learn, syntax we have to learn, and the logic we have to apply there. So this Power FX language is not at all like that. Okay, we can say it as an extended version of the Microsoft Excel formulas. So you then after you should understand the types of connectors available and explain the importance of Microsoft Dataverse for business solutions. You also learn how Power Platform works with M365 apps and services, then Teams, Dynamics 365, and Azure services. And finally, you'll learn how Copilot in Microsoft Power Platform can streamline tasks simply by describing what you need the application to do through multiple conversational languages. Okay, now we can, after completing this, okay, so you can just go here. From here also you can select the next module, or from here also you can go next. Explore Microsoft Power Platform. So here you can see this. This is a graphical representation of Power Platform. So this is world's most complete platform for developer productivity, spanning no code to pro code. So here it is, you can see there is managed environments. Okay, so for when you are going to enter into a Power Platform environment or Power Platform portal, there you can see environments. Environments, we can say it as a container where it holds the complete solution of the Power Platform. Okay, so you can create different types of environments there. You can create developer environment. So this is for just for the development purposes. Okay, so you are developing your application, you are designing your application so that you can create a developer environment. Then there is testing environment. Testing environment you can use for only for the testing purposes. Then there is production environment. Production environment after completing the testing part. Okay, once you have completed the development, it will goes to the test. Then testing part, we will do the test. Okay, after completing the test successfully, it will go to the production. So these are the major three environments we can have in Power Platform. And then there is a sandbox environment also. Sandbox environment, like for your study purposes or for some other kind of testing purposes we can use. It's a kind of isolated environment which cannot be communicated with other sources. So that we are calling sandbox environment. So these are the different types of environments available in Power Platform. Then coming into Power FX, Dataverse, so this layer. Okay, so this is managed environment. So managed environment is the core part of the Power Platform. Then Power FX, if you are saying, Power FX, it's formulas or extended version of formulas, we can say it's a programming language we are using in Power Application development to create or develop the application. So that is Power FX. Then there is Dataverse. Dataverse are some inbuilt tables available in Power Platform. Okay, you can create your own tables in Power Platform, as well as there are some already available tables you can see, standard tables and activity tables also there. So these type of tables you can use according to your requirement. So that will comes under Dataverse. Then there is connectors. Connectors, that means a lot of connectors, custom connectors or any type of connectors, okay, third party connectors, okay, you can connect with your Power Platform applications. So that means, for example, your data is stayed in a different data source. So like in Azure SQL, okay, in Microsoft Azure SQL, your data is residing, and you want to create an application out of that data only in Power Platform environment. So two different types of platforms, right? So we need to connect the data. So there we can have the custom connectors to connect Azure SQL database to your Power Platform. This is the type of connector. Then there is Microsoft 365 connectors. If your data is residing there, okay, in Microsoft 365 environment, or you are configuring Outlook emails there in Power Automate, okay, so for that M365 connectors, okay, again you can use, or your data is residing in SharePoint list, so then SharePoint connectors we can use. So these all are the different connectors we can have in Microsoft Power Platform. Then AI Builder. AI Builder is a new tool, okay, which we can use. We can apply the AI capabilities in our Power applications, Power Apps applications. That is, for example, like if you want to extract some information from invoices, okay, or if you want to, and you want to extract some information from the feedback you have received, and from that feedback, the extracted data, you want to analyze the sentiments of the data, like whether it's good, bad, or like a neutral kind of data, okay? So you can classify. So for all that stuff, we can depend AI Builder. Then there is the Power BI, another layer. You can see Power BI we are using for, excuse me, I am getting a call. Be back in a minute. Hello.
Yes, can hear you, please. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So the next is Power BI. Power BI, maybe most of you knows about Power BI. Okay, this is for data visualization we can use. So how the data can be visualized, like in a graphical way or in a dashboard. Okay, you want to create the data visualization in a dashboard, or just a pie chart or a bar diagram, or okay, in whatever ways you want to visualize your data. So you can use Power BI for that. Then the Power Apps platform or Power Apps portal we are using for creating two kinds of application. That is, one is Canvas app and another one is model driven app. Okay, so that is for Power Apps. Then here it is Power Automate. Power Automate we are going to use for creating workflows. Okay, so for example, approval workflow. Approval workflow, this is the major, or like, okay, more one of the main use case of Power Automate. Okay, we can say that. So approval workflow, that means, okay, there are some tasks, okay, your manager has to approve, and then there is some like assistant managers, okay, so there are group of people need to approve some task, and finally it will goes to the end user or something, okay. So for that we can create approval workflows. So that is available in Power Automate. Not only approval workflows, there are a lot of kind of workflows, okay, we can create. Then there is Power Pages. Power Pages is external facing websites we can create by using Power Pages. There are some pre-built templates available. You can use that templates to create websites. Or else if you are well versed in any programming code such as JavaScript and all, so by using that also you can develop web pages, and you can deploy in Power Pages portal. So Power Pages is for creating or developing external facing websites. Now for Copilot Studio. Copilot Studio is the one, okay, which added recently into the Power Platform suite. So this is a no code pro code or no code low code development platform for AI agents. So AI agents in Microsoft 365 platform, you can see already available AI agents there. So here by using Copilot Studio, you can develop your own AI agents, okay, based on the requirements. So for example, like a feedback agent, after completing a training, you just ask this AI agent to send feedback survey to the users or to the trainees. Okay, so this AI agent will send to them. So you don't need to worry on that. So these things, okay, you can configure in Copilot Studio. And there are some like, okay, so we have discussed all this. Yeah. Any doubts on these topics? Power Apps. I will give you a brief also like, okay, Power Apps is for, it provides a rapid low-code development environment for building custom applications for your business needs. So it's a suite of application development services with a scalable data platform, and that is the Microsoft Dataverse, and an ability to interact with the cloud and on-premises data sources as well. Then Power Automate. Power Automate lets users to create automated workflows between applications and services. It helps automate repetitive business processes such as communications, data collections, decision approvals, etc. There are so many use cases for Power Automate, and majorly three kinds of workflows we can create: instant workflows, cloud, then automated workflows, scheduled workflows. So sorry, instant and cloud is same. Okay, so instant workflows, automated workflows, and scheduled workflows. So these are the major three types of workflows we can create in Power Automate. Then there is Power BI. So then Power BI is a business analytics service which delivers insights for analyzing data. So it will help you to visualize the data and make reports as well. Then Microsoft Power Pages. So why these reports are, so before starting into Power Pages, so why these reports are very much important? Yeah, it is important for making decisions for the next. For example, your manager wants to get the last year's total profit or total sales or whatever. Okay, so based on that only he can focus or he can set the goal for the next year. So for that, okay, you can just use Power BI to visualize the data. So in a single page itself, by the visualization or the graphical representation of the data, your manager can easily identify, okay, so what should target or what should be the next target for the next year, or which goal I have to set and all. Okay. So for that, then Power Pages again, it is a secure enterprise grade low-code software as a service platform for creating, hosting, and administering modern external facing business websites. And these are the supporting tools: Copilot Studio. So Copilot Studio will help you to create your own agents, AI agents, then connectors, which will enable you to connect applications, data, and devices in the cloud. Okay, so you can see here there are more than 1,000 pre for Power Platform, enabling all your data and connections to connect cohesively. So you can see over here also examples of popular connectors. Then AI Builder. AI Builder it allows users and developers to add AI capabilities to the workflows and Power Apps applications. So I have given an example also, like for example, in the invoice. Okay, from the invoices, you need to only extract, you need to want to see only the date, then customer name, customer ID, then quantity purchased, and then there is the total amount. And you want to keep these information into an Excel file. So normally, manually, how people are doing is, okay, by seeing the invoices, they are just taking and entering it into the Excel. Okay, so here you don't need to worry on that. So just use the AI Builder. AI Builder will extract the invoices data, and in the Microsoft Excel, it will arrange, it will create a table and keep the data there. So that is for AI Builder. Then Dataverse. Dataverse is a scalable data service and app platform which lets users securely store and manage data. So I told you, Dataverse is an inbuilt data residing location, we can say, or data storage location, we can say, available in Power Platform. So this Microsoft Dataverse is the common currency that enables the components of Power Platform to work together, and is the foundation which enables the consolidation, display, and manipulation of data. And PowerFX is the programming language which we are using for Power Platform and managed environments. These are the selected, secure, and isolated environments within the Power Platform. We are using it to build, test, and deploy applications while maintaining control over data and resources. Now, go for the next unit, describe the business value of the Power Platform. So before going to that, any doubts on this topic?
So, Sina, it has been very, very straightforward from the beginning to now.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if any of the member of the team will have any question for you.
Okay.
If anyone has question, please, you can still ask. Sina is just throwing it open.
Okay. Hello, Sina. Thank you for the session so far. Sorry, mine is an appeal, not actually a question. Maybe you want to slow down the pace a little. I think you are a little too fast.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, our next topic is describe the business value of the Power Platform. So many organizations struggle with building solutions which help their users be successful. So not only do they struggle trying to modernize their systems, but they simply don't have the resources required to meet the ever-changing needs of business today. So with demands of targeted applications at an all-time high and labor shortages, it's not uncommon to see application and demand up to 5 times what departments can realistically deliver. So these impacts include changing workforce expectations, increased cost for custom application development, need to become more agile, then need to scale development efficiently. So changing workforce expectation, that means, okay, as these are just generations of saying. So millennials and the Gen Z come to represent most of the workforce. Organizations need to adapt to fit the way they work. So they grew up in a world of tailored experiences and collaborating through social media to best apply their abilities. Organizations need to be able to deliver more custom, streamlined, and collaborative digital experiences. Then increased cost. Okay, sometimes, not sometimes, okay, maximum time. Custom application development is very much time consuming and expensive. So not only do we need to factor in the cost to initially custom develop an application, but you need to factor in the cost to maintaining that particular application also. So developing the customer application is, yeah, costlier and also time consuming, but maintaining that same application, the custom application, also costly. So need to become, this is also another disadvantage, or we can say, which will affect or impact the business. Now, need to become more agile. It is historically solutions can take months to build and roll out. So once deployed, it can take weeks to implement every minor change. So we no longer that have that luxury. That means, like, okay, sometimes client will comes and ask for a custom application in a month or in 3 weeks or 2 weeks time. Okay, so that time we can, in whatever ways, okay, if we are trying to complete that, okay, there will be some errors, or there will be some, like, the customer requirements are not completed fully. Okay, so these things would be there, and sometimes, okay, you will lose some kind of requirements also. So these things are there, then definitely the customers are not satisfied with your output. Then what happened? Okay, the customer, okay, you will lose the customer finally. So to avoid these situations, like Power Platform is the best solution for that. You can immediately create applications there in Power Platform environment and with very few codes. The need to scale development efficiently to meet ever-changing needs. Organization need to change how they develop the solutions. So by responsibly enabling citizen developers that is the power users, as part of development processes, we can create hybrid development teams that empower the entire organizations to grow. So Power Platform makes it easy for organization to address all the challenges mentioned. So these are the major challenges which any business can affect. So the combination of low-code tools along with the ability to use enterprise-level application development tools provides a collaborative solution. So this image you can see, the image provide an example of the fusion development approach. Okay, so using a low code or no code approach minimizes the amount of time that development resources spent working on items like screens, automations, and more. So this efficiency frees them up to focus on the more advanced portion of the solutions where their skills are more appropriately used. So in Power Apps, how it would be like, okay, it is not much more into the design phased applications. Okay, design, you can design it also, no problem, but it's not like, okay, exact same the applications which we are building in C# or any other platform, .NET platform, okay, or Java by using Java also. So here screens, okay, we can easily add screens. Screens, that means pages. We can easily add pages in Power Platform application. And then there, okay, so for example, navigating through the pages, you simply create a button in first page and provide a navigate function there. Okay, in that function, navigate is a function to navigate through the screens or pages. So in that function, you just provide on which screen, by clicking on this button, on which screen it has to go. Okay, so in that way you can, so thereby one single code, the navigation is there. Okay, not only single code, but single function itself. Okay, you can navigate it to another. But for other type of .NET or Java, okay, you can see you should have to write the proper programming code there. Not only one function, with one single function, okay, it can't execute the functionality. So this is the difference. So with over 900 pre-built connectors, Power Platform helps to simplify integration with both internal and external systems. So these connectors means that organization don't need to build custom integration solution from the ground up, which can be costly to maintain. So here, Power Platform. So as a conclusion, if I'm saying Power Platform helps the organizations build solutions which meet their ever-changing needs. Power Platform increases business agility by allowing organizations to quickly build applications in hours or days as opposed to weeks or months. Okay. So this speed of development ensures that by the time the solutions are created, it's still something that provides value. So the business value typically extends improvement in multiple value drivers, such as performance improvement is there, then direct or indirect cost savings, risk mitigation, and business transformations. Also, the speed of app development allows organization to have a library of applications to facilitate day-to-day operations. So multiple applications you can have. So that much speed you can create application in Power Platform. So these applications might include solutions for worker scenarios, then like facility management or back office administrative, then HR department, mostly HR department, maximum of their task we can automate by using Power Platform. Okay. Can we move to next module, next topic?
Yes, please. I don't have question, but if anyone does have, it's fine. You can ask. Otherwise, we can move.
Thank you, Sina.
Okay.
You have been straightforward. I think we can move.
Okay. Then coming into the connectors and Microsoft Dataverse. So connectors, I already explained it to you. So data connectors is like, okay, if we want to connect sort of data or some services or some applications which residing in some other platform, and with our Power Platform applications, we need to connect. So we are using connectors. Okay. So and here itself, for example, like in M365 platform, there is Outlook, and in Power Applications, Power Platform, we have Power Automate, and through the Power Automate, we need to send some emails to some of the clients or your managers or your subordinates or your colleagues, okay, whoever. So then we need a M365 connector for that. Okay, so already available inbuilt or already available or inbuilt connectors, we can say 9,000, oh sorry, 900 or 1,000 connectors are available. And apart from that, you can create custom connectors. Okay, you can for example, like you want to have some API connections, so custom API connector we can have. Then there is, okay, you have some like a different desktop application you want to connect with your Power application, Power Platform application. So then you can have a custom connector for that. So these all are, okay, third party tools. Okay, you want to connect, you can have custom connectors. So these all are the different connectors we can have. So a building management, so here there is an example provided. A building management uses vendors to perform services at their buildings, such as cleaning properties after tenant leave and providing landscape services at their properties. So after the jobs are completed, vendors send invoices to the building management company. So the building management company might want to automate processing invoices from vendors. So these are the currently the process is as follows. Invoices are received as email attachments, and management company uses Microsoft Exchange for processing emails. So these attachments are downloaded and stored in SharePoint, and each invoice is sent to a specific person for approval, and approval is made in Teams. And once approved, the invoices are entered into the company's ERP system, and the management company uses Oracle here. Okay, Oracle as the backend. So once entered, a confirmation email with the invoice number must be sent back to the vendor. So automating a process like this requires interaction with multiple services, right? So here SharePoint Exchange is there, that is M365. Then Microsoft SharePoint is there. Then there is Microsoft Teams, and here ERP system. The backend is Oracle. Okay, and so these all are the things we need. So these are several services. So you can see here. So these are the services we are going to use in this particular scenario. Office 365, SharePoint, Teams, Oracle, again Office 365. So with Power Platform data connectors, we can use, make working with different data sources easier. So they act as a bridge between the data sources and your application. So it has more than 900 connectors available to various data sources. So these all are the examples. Office 365 Outlook connector has pre-built actions for working with mailboxes, downloading the attachments, sending emails, managing events, and more. So when using a connector, you just need to provide some basic details about the action you want to complete. That's it. Now coming into Microsoft Dataverse. Dataverse again allows organizations to securely store and manage data used by your business applications. So Dataverse data is stored in where? Stored in tables. And a table is a set of rows and columns, and each column in a table stores specific type of data such as names, locations, ages, dates, salaries, and so on. So in addition to data storage, Dataverse also has other elements which help the securing data, data validation, and productivity. So for example, here, a real estate company might create tables to store the properties they sell, represent open houses, or store showings. A financial company might add tables to represent loan applications or bank accounts. An auto repair company might add tables to represent the parts they sell or the services they provide. So once the tables are created, so when you are firstly, okay, you, for example, you have a requirement now, okay, so to create an application development for a training institute. Okay, so when you are before developing an application in Power Platform, you should have data for that, right? So firstly, you need to identify data, what kind of data it should. Okay, trainer details needed, then student details needed, then course details needed. Okay, so if we are classifying the data as three: courses, trainers, then trainees or students. Okay, so then we have to create tables accordingly. Then if there are some relations between the tables, that also we should have to keep. Okay, so then once the tables are ready and the relations also you have kept there, then you can move to developing the applications. Okay, how many screens there? So for example, trainers. Okay, so trainers, how many screens there? So to view the entire trainers list, then we can create one screen for that. Then for individual trainers details, okay, how many courses they have complete, they have delivered, and um, the feedback, that means okay, the overall feedback for the entire courses, okay, and their stars. Okay, so how much like the stars which we are providing as a feedback, right? So how much they are getting, so all that details of each trainer. So for each trainer we can have another screen for that, right? So this is just an example I'm saying. So same like for the students as well as the courses as also. Now using Dataverse provides these benefits. So easy to manage, easy to secure, rich metadata, logic and validation, then productivity tools. So these are the advantages or benefits of Dataverse which we are using for our application. So Dataverse are inbuilt tables available in Power Platform, residing various type of data. Okay, so there you can have their already available data are there. That means already available tables are there, as well as you can create your own tables also. So many solutions built on Power Platform use both Dataverse and connectors heavily. Dataverse acts as the primary business data storage mechanism, and connectors are used in the different applications and automations which are connecting to different data services. I'll show you an example for this. So this is the environment, the portal of Microsoft Power Apps. So you can see this is the make.powerapps.com. If you type this URL, okay, you will log in into that, and you will get some trial license also, okay, for accessing that application. And this is the environment for me. So when I am clicking on this environment, you can see over here, okay, there are different environments available. Here, this is my environment, dev environment, and you can create your own environment. How can we create our own environment? You have to go in the admin center of the Power Platform. So this is the Power Apps platform, and here we can create applications, tables, flows, solutions, etc. Okay, and for the environment creation, here there is no option for environment creation. So for that, just clicking on this settings, and here take this admin center. This is the Power Apps admin center. So here whatever the administrative task, environment creation all are comes under administrative task. So whatever the administrative task we want to do, we will do with Power Platform admin center. So this is the Power Platform admin center. And from here, you can see here there is an environments option. Okay, just click on that environments option. And here, from here, you can see three different environments available. So in this particular tenant, how many environments are there? All environments will be listed over here. Now, if you want to create an environment, just click on plus new, and here you can provide the details. Okay. And so here, for example, I'm just creating an environment. So always remember, environment name should be unique. The same name we can't use, okay, which is already available in our tenant. And here, make this is a managed, no, this is not a managed environment. This is a normal environment, which I'm going to create for development purposes. And then here, choose a group. Okay, so there is no group. So this is not particularly for a group. Okay, so this is whoever has the accessibility of Power Platform can access this environment. So then click on none, and the region here. So default region is Europe for me, and for yours, okay. So which one is the default region? You can select that. Otherwise, so apart from that, you want to provide the region particularly to a client which residing maybe United States or United Kingdom or India or Switzerland or Germany, okay, wherever. So you just select that particular region. So by selecting that, what will happen? Okay, so the performance of the application will get improved because the application itself is residing in that particular region where the client also residing. Now, if you want to get new features early, that means this is okay. So whenever a new feature will come in Power Platform, it will added as a preview only. So if you want to work around with the new features, okay, you can have the environment with new features early. So whenever it is released as a preview mode, you will get that too here. Okay, so if you doesn't want, so once it comes into the production mode only you need, then no need to go for this get new features early. Okay, so this is for that purpose. Now, and also you can see this is not available in the selected region. So why it is not enabled? Because I have selected this UAE region. So some of the region only available the features. Okay, mostly United States and the default region. Okay. So now I have selected my default region Europe, and here you can see this is enabled now. So this is based on again the services, the regions. Okay, the regions, the services are available. Now, which type of environment you are going to create? Here, type. Okay, you can see over here trial is there. This is okay when you are going to access a particular Power Platform and there only the trial. You will get the fully fledged environment where you can develop with all the features and all the services available. Okay, so that is there. This is for the study purposes. You can use the trial version. Then there is the developer version. This is already explained to you. Developer version we are using for developing the application. Okay, so here there is, so it is this developer environment also you will get maximum services, not maximum, all the services with the features also. Then the production it is okay, you can't develop again. Okay, for production that means this is completely for the production and it is mandatory to some features or some kind of services we can't edit or we can't develop there. So it is only for the end users, okay, who can access the application and do the interaction with the application. So for production, then trial again is there. So this is okay. If you are going for like a trial version, so the first one is a subscription based. This is actually for myself. I'm an MCT, so for myself only this is available. You can see this. These four options will be available for you. Then the sandbox. Sandbox is the isolated environment we can use for creating environments and which won't be share their resources with any other platforms. Okay, so this is again for the study purposes you can use. Now add a data store. So if you want to add some data, okay, for this particular environment to interact with or to create development, So that is some inbuilt data will be available for your data tables. To get that, you can select yes. So select this toggle as yes, then you will get that. Now here, pay as you go with Azure. So this is for again the cost purposes. Okay, so if you want to go with, you have an Azure subscription. Along with the Azure subscription, you have that pay as you go subscription. Along with that, if you go with the Power Platform, you can select this. Then click on save. To save this, and here it will go to the next screen, and here, yeah, the environment can't be created because I have already created this. Okay, so otherwise it will go to the next screen. We'll ask, okay, you have to complete the environment creation process, and when you click that, so it will create the environment. So this is my environment. So after creating the environment, it will be available here in this portal, this Power Platform Admin Center portal. Click on that particular environment which you have created, and here you can add more features also. So these are the details of the environment. You can see here the region United States, and here the security group. There is no group. And here the organization ID, and the type of the environment is a developer environment. And here go down, you can see this. So these are the resources we can use in this environment. So this is okay. The version managed environment. No, this is not a managed environment, and all this stuff you can see over here. Now, if you want to get the details like the features available and the settings, okay, so you can see. So behavior, collaboration, features, languages. Okay. So if new features or if any other kind of features which is already available, so you can see this. So a Copilot is a preview. Okay, so this is I have enabled for this, and Copilot Studio agents. Okay, accessing transcript. So this then the AI builder enabled, AI prompts enabled. So you have to go whatever features you required for this particular environment. You should come into the settings and then select features, and here you have to enable all that, whatever features you need. Okay, so if you go down, you can see all that. Then Power Automate, Automation Admin Center, Power Apps ideas for Canvas. So if you will get to more ideas, okay, the results, Power BI components. Okay, if you are going to integrate your Power Apps with your Power BI, so you can enable this. Environment settings, behavior. So these are the various features. Okay, Fabric is there. Then automate capacity is there. There are so many. Okay. So based on your requirements, you can enable or disable the features accordingly. Now coming in the settings again, you can see over here the users plus permissions. If you want to add application users, okay, so all the application users will be listed over here. Okay, and then okay, then here the business units, column security, okay, hierarchy security, the position, security roles, okay, how many security roles are there? All will be listed over here. You can see these are the inbuilt roles. So the RBAC permission levels also you can provide. Okay. So this is all about environments. Then here, audit logs. So this is for again, okay, audit settings. You want to monitor the application's performance, okay, and if there is any errors, okay, you want to log that errors, and so the users want to read the logs files, okay, you can use this. auditing you need to enable for that. Then here is okay, the business closures, calendar, which calendar you are using, or maybe your client needs a different calendars. Okay, you can calendar format. Okay, you can use that. The currencies as well. Okay, regional formatting. If there is any regional based formatting you want to do, you can go into the settings, environment settings, and do the regional formatting there. Now back into the Power Apps platform. So here I have told you. So these are the options for application creations, then AI Hub, tables, flows, solutions. So when we are clicking on the tables, so these are the Dataverse tables. Okay, so Dataverse tables is available here. So these are the default or built-in tables, which is already available in the Power Platform. Here you can see account, so standard table. So two types of tables you can see, standard tables and activity tables. Activity tables, that means standard tables are like a normal table. Okay, a normal table which we are creating for data storage. And activity table, that means some kind of activities. Okay, so for example, appointment taken, or this is for appointment. Okay, when we are clicking on this, okay, the columns you can see over here. Subject, regarding what, location, priority, then start time. Okay, start time, end time, it will go in that way. So same here, the columns when you click. So these are the columns of appointment table. Okay, so the type of the table is activity type, and appointment type is there, then attachment or category, created by, currency, all this. So if you doesn't want all these columns in your table, so that is, you can just, whatever columns you need, you just select that, that's it. And here the relationship. Okay, so when, if this particular table is related to any other particular table, okay, you can see that here by clicking on this relationship. You can see over here many to one relationship with the process stage. Okay, related table, and here it is. Okay, for each column, okay, how it is related to another table, you can see one to many and many to one. Okay, so I think we couldn't finish the first module. So until the fourth unit, we are in Explore Connectors and Microsoft Dataverse. Do you have any doubts on these topics that we have covered?
So, Sina, you've done a great job. It's a great intro. I'm sure that all of us would have understood the basics at this time. And I always encourage people to go back to watch these recordings just so they can come back with questions. And for me, I want to appreciate you so much for being very practical, showing your experiences, and we will still be together for quite some time. So I believe that if we have questions, we can come back to ask you.
Yes,
yeah, so we can just go now and then look at it. So at the moment, we are streaming to YouTube, and then this call is recorded as well. So we are streaming to LinkedIn. We're also streaming to LinkedIn. So we will share the link with you. Maybe I'll just call you, tag you on the comment section so you can also look at how good you have done today. So we want to say thank you very much, Sina, and I appreciate the contribution and commitment so far. Right. So
thank you. Yeah, thank you for the patience also to listen me.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you. We are earnestly looking forward to next week, where we'll have you take us further. Thank you, Sina. Much
Thank you.
appreciated. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks all. Thanks all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Sina. See you again.
Thank you, Tina.
Sure,
See you next
sure.
week.
Sure. Thank you, Solomon.
You're welcome.
All right.